Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Falakemi as usual. For those of you that keeps coming back, thank you so much. If you are new here, you're welcome. This is a big family where we do things together. So I will advise you to please subscribe and give me thumbs up. And I want to see your beautiful comments in the comment section. You don't have to pay for subscribing. I don't know why so many people are so scared. I have so many viewers. If only half of the people that view my videos can subscribe, by now I will be a big shot. But a lot of people are just view. It also matters, but I also want you to subscribe. It's gonna help me. So thank you so much for subscribing. God bless you. Today I want to be, somebody told me that I'm always very serious when I'm shooting my video. I don't know, but I will try, because I don't want to be as if I'm not even taking things very serious, smiling and laughing when I'm doing my videos. Well, I will try and change. I will try and be a little bit maybe more relaxed, more jovial. I'm still learning, and I thank you for all those constructive criticism. It's helping me. Those are the kind of things I want. If I am making any mistake, let me know. If you want me to do something, let me know. When you put your life on the social media, you should be ready to get a lot of things from people. But I will appreciate constructive criticism. It's going to help me. So thank you so much for all those people that have been trying to tell me what to do. I really appreciate, and I'm going to try and put it into practice as much as possible, because I can't change myself. I will only try to be like, to put a little bit of life into whatever I'm doing. So thank you so much for that comment. Yeah, today I want to talk about different kind of friends I've come across in my life. You know, in life, like I said in my previous videos, the kind of person that you move with, that is your friend, can determine a lot about your life. I'm going to laugh a lot on this because I've come across a lot of people, and when I look back, I can always laugh. Some are still in my life and some are no more in my life. I can determine who I want to be friend with. I don't have to. I chose my friend. I don't want to be friend to everybody. If you are not contributing anything to my life, when I say contributing, I'm not talking about money. If you are not adding any value to my life, then you can't be my friend. Is that you're adding value spiritually, physically, emotionally, or all otherwise? But if you're just there like a parasite or a pest or something, I might choose not to be your friend. But I've come across every kind of friends, but you have to be careful. And I just want to run through some of the friends that I've come across. I'm sure by the time I'm mentioning them, some of you will say, oh, I have this kind of friend. I have this kind of friend. I've met this kind of friend. Or I have this kind of friend in my life presently. It is not left for you to decide which one you want to be your friend and which one you think you should let go at this particular time. Surely, with what is going on around the world, you have to learn to choose your friend. You have to learn to know the kind of people that you should move with in your life. Everything is changing. Life is changing. The world is changing. You have to learn to move with kind of people that will add quality to your life and not just anybody. Like I said in one of my videos, that it is even better for you to walk alone and walk with God. After all, it is said that one with God is a majority. If you walk alone with God, and you know you are doing it with all sincerity, you can go far in life than for you to have all kinds of friends that will not add any value to your life. So for people that loves friends, with a lot of friends, and you don't have anything to show for it, please think twice. Just telling you the kind of friends I've come across in my life. Some are no more in my life. I said some are no more. I have to get rid of them because I know I don't want those kind of friends in my life. The first one, the peacemakers. There are some of my friends that are very good in keeping peace. When you meet with them, they are peacemakers. When you go to them with any problems or any issue of your life, they are going to solve it. They give you peace. They provide solutions. They don't want any trouble. And they don't want you to get into any trouble. And when you are involved in any trouble, they will always fight, or you don't need to fight with anybody. Peacemakers you can never move with, because with them, you don't have any trouble. They are not going to give you trouble, and they will make sure you don't get into trouble. Because when you are even telling them you have a problem, they will tell you, no, don't go into this. I have a lot of them, and I still have a lot of them in my life today. Peacemakers, they are the kind of friends you should move with. Second one is money grabbers. Money grabbers, they are the kind of friend that come into your life to collect money from you, to borrow money from you. Anytime you see them, they come with different kind of issue. I need money, I need to borrow, I need to get this, I want to do this, I want to do this, and I want to do this. Please, I want to clarify, it's not all people that come to you that needs money. That some genuinely need it, and they need it for something good. I can also collect money from my friend if I'm stuck. But I know some people, the only time you see them in your life is when they need money. It is only when they need money from you that you see them in your life. And sometimes they borrow, but they never pay back. And when you ask them to pay, that is when the problem will come. Pretend as if you forget about it. Pretend as if you don't remember that they collect money from you. Because the day you ask them, that's when the problem will start. Those kind of friends, please avoid them. Because they will not add any value to your life. Instead of adding value to your life, they will always make you to go annoy. And sometimes, friendship is not about taking. They should also learn to give. And most of these money grabbers, look at their life, they don't give. They can't give. They can't part with a dime. If they come to you and they ask you to borrow them money, and they will start saying all kind of thing. If they come to your life and they needed something, and you can't help them, then you become an enemy. So, money grabbers, be very, very careful of them. Number 3, prayer warrior. This kind of friends, they are just God sent. They come to your life to pray for you. They are always there. When you visit them, they create prayer room where both of you can join hands together and pray. Even though you are not with them, they are always interceding on your behalf. I have a very good example. A friend of mine, she's still a friend up to now. Whenever you go to her house, especially in the beginning of that, she'll wake you up. We have to pray together. We have to kabash together. They pray for you, and they pray with you, and they pray for you. Those kind of friends, you can't afford to miss them. You can't afford to lose them. They are like a guardian angel. They pray for you, and they do it genuinely. They are always very, very happy to do it, to pray for you, and to come to your aid anytime you need prayer. So those kind of friends, don't joke with them. Number 4, Owanbe sisters. Oh my God, God help me. Owanbe sisters, they are this kind of friend you have in your life. They are fun to be with, but you have to be very careful, because you might end up spending all your life savings on Owanbe cloth, on party clothes, because every place that is happening in town, they know. They are related virtually to everybody. They are related to the friend of friend, and friend of friend of friends. They are always there, and they always want to be part of it, and they want to put you there and say, one of my friends is doing a party, please, I've already picked your clothes, you must buy. If you don't belong to this group, please avoid that kind of person. Because just because you want to satisfy that person, you might end up not achieving anything by just attending all kind of parties that they don't even need you. I know it's good for you to celebrate with your friends, celebrate with your families, but it is not every party you must attend. And you have to be wise about it. There are so many things to do with money. Particular time whereby people are looking for money to eat food. This is not the time to attend all kind of unnecessary parties. So you have to be very careful. Owanbe sisters, be careful with them. They are good, they are fun to be with. But You have to be very, very careful with them. They love practice, they love to hang out, they love to do all kind of things. It's good, to some extent, but don't force yourself to be into that group if you cannot afford that kind of lifestyle. Some of them, they are ready to part with their last dime. They are ready to part with even the food, the money they're going to use for food. They are ready to close their bank account and even borrow just to go for parties. And if you want to force yourself to be into that group, you're going to find yourself in trouble. So be careful. They are good friends, but you have to be careful. The storytellers. The storytellers are the kind of friend that they come to your house or you visit them. They will feed you with different kind of stories. When you come to, they will feed you with stories. In fact, they will not allow you to talk. They have all the stories in the whole world. And most of their stories are genuine anyway. They don't lie. But it's just that they come to your house to come and pour out their soul. So they don't give you even the opportunity for you to talk back because they have all the story in the whole world to tell you. You don't have anything to contribute. The only thing you just end up saying, okay, yes. They are good friends. They are sincere friends. They just want somebody to pour their heart to. They especially, sometimes if they call you on phone, oh my God. They are ready to spend 3-4 hours on phones talking to you, giving you stories. Like I said, most of them are very truthful. But that is just their nature. They feel that they have seen a friend where they can pour their heart to, which is good. Which is very good. They are very good friends. I have a lot of them and I appreciate them. That is their nature. That is just their nature. They just want to tell you all what is going on in their life. They want to pour it out to you. That is just their nature. The next set of friends is jealous haters. Jealous haters. See, you think they are your friend, but they hate you. But they will not show it. But when they see you progress in life, that is when you know that they don't want the best for you. There's nothing you can do right. When you wear any cloth, they'll say, oh, this cloth doesn't fit you. You better go and look for another cloth. This is the kind of cloth you're wearing. People don't wear this kind of cloth again. They will criticize you. There's nothing you can do. They don't have any good word in their mouths. They don't have any good thing coming out from their mouth. They hate you. They are jealous. But they call themselves your friend. The only time you see them happy with you is that when you are not doing well. When you're on the same level with them or when you are doing worse than them. But when they see you going a little bit over them or above them, that is when you see their true nature. Jealous haters. Beware of them. When they see you, they smile, they are always happy when you have problem. Very, very happy when you are in trouble. But when they see you progressing in life, that is when you know that there's something in this person that is not just right. So you have to be very careful so that you are not moving with your enemy and think you are moving with a friend. And dangerous people. They are dangerous people. In fact, they can kill. Jealous haters. They are jealous of you. They are envious of you. There's nothing you can do that is right. They always want you to be down, below, beneath. As long as you're beneath them, they're happy. But if you want to be on the same level with them or you want to go a little bit above them, you are in trouble. Those are the kind of people that you buy a car and show them that will tell you, instead of you to keep your money and use it to do better in a car you buy. Don't you know that you can have an accident with this car and you die? God forbid. You have to be very, very careful with them. They are jealous haters. They don't want anything good in your life. Be careful. Those kind of friends, I don't want them in my life. I'm not saying a friend shouldn't be truthful. You should be able to tell yourself the truth, advise me if I'm doing something wrong. But when you don't see anything good in me, you don't see anything good in me, everything about me, you have to criticize it, you have to put me down, then you're not my friend. You are not my friend. Definitely not my friend. Local CNN. I call them local CNN because CNN is a good means of getting news. But when it is local, they don't have the right information. They don't have the right information, but they are always very good in spreading information. They can exaggerate things. They can magnify things. And if you're not careful, the way they will magnify and modify news, when they tell you the news, you feel like dying. Those kind of friends, you have to be careful. They have all the latest stories, whether it's wrong or right. They are always, most of them I realize that they're always misinformed. But instead of them to do their local or to do their research before they will pass information, immediately, as soon as they just get the information, they want to pass it to you. They want to pass it to you. And you'll be confused that, but I didn't hear about this. They can give you a heart attack. Friends should share good news, not always, you know what I mean. There are some people like that. They are just so dramatic in their news. Very, very dramatic. Of course, if a news will carry 1 point, they are going to add about 9 points to make it 10 points. So by the time they are giving it to you, it will be so sweet. But you will know that there's a lot of, my people will call it jara. They will put a lot of things, put a lot of, show, put a lot of drama into it. So you have to be careful. They are fun friends to be with anyway. Because sometimes when you are dull, just listen to their story and you'll be able to smile. Sometimes they give you good news, even though it is not true, but they will give you good news. Local CNN friends indeed. Next set of friends are oh my God. If you don't have strength, don't be a friend to this set of people. If you don't have strength to argue, please, you can't be friends with them. Because they are always there for showdown. Any little thing they are ready to argue it, and they will always want to win. They will always want to be on the top. You can't win any of the arguments. If that is not the way, it is this way, and they will insist on their way, even though it is wrong. They will still insist, even though it might even be right. But sometimes you have to listen to other people's opinion. But there's some friend, no. They always want to be on the top. They always want their opinion to matter, to count, and not yours. If you don't have strength, you can't even be with them. And if you know them very well, I know some from my friends, by the time they start the argument, I will just, okay, I agree. Because I don't even have the strength. I don't have the time to start arguing over unnecessary things that will not add value to my life. Because I don't like too much of argument. I want something that is going to bring me, to give me positive thing, not something I will just argue. At the end of the day, I'm not collecting any trophy for who wins or who loses. The next set of friends is perfectionist. Oh my God. They are always right in their own eyes. They are different from argumentators because they will not even argue it. But from their countenance, from their show, you will know that you cannot compete with them in anything. Whatever they do is right, and whatever you do is wrong. If you cook, you don't know how to cook. If you dress, you don't know how to dress. They will always tell you, no, this is not how to do it. Look at the way I do my own. This is the best. Perfectionist. Perfectionist. They are perfect in all their ways. They are perfect. Most of them, they don't even argue, but from the way they carry themselves, you know that this person is not even ready to let go. Nature. Some of them are proud, but I think in most cases, some of them is just their nature. They are perfectionists. They always think they cannot make any mistake. They always think that every other person is wrong and they are the only one that is right. If you know you have a problem, being friend with those kind of people, They are going to hurt you in many ways. So please, you can't be a friend with them. But we know you have a problem because you end up fighting every time because there's nothing you can do right. They are only perfect in their own eyes. They are only perfect. Their work is the best job. Their husband is the best husband. Their children are the best set of children. Everything they do is the best. Everything any other person do is not good. The next set of oh my God, Lord help me. Food mongers. Oh my God, this kind of friend, they are fun to be with because anytime they come to visit you, they are always hungry. They are always hungry. As soon as they knock the door, what do you have in this house? I'm hungry. Oh. No, I know friends should be free with themselves. They should be able to come to your house and eat. I go to my friend's house and eat them. That's what friends are for. And every time they come, they're always very hungry. They are fun to be with. They are fun to, but that's just their nature. They just feel free. They just feel relaxed when they come to your house and, they just want to do everything. In fact, the next, as soon as they enter your house, what do you have in the kitchen? What do you have in your fridge? What do you have in this? What do you have? They will eat and they will still pack and take home. Oh, God, forgive me. They will eat and they will take some of the food home. They are fun to be with. Very, very fun to be with. They are so relaxed and they are ready to take anything from you. They are not proud. They are just down to earth. They just tell you their mind. This is what I want. And you must give them. You must look for something. I love them. That is their nature. And they are not, it's not as if they are trying to, they are, even when you go to their house too, they are always willing to give. That is good. They are always, even if you say you are not hungry, they will always want to feed you. They are ready to feed you. I have a lot of friends like that. If you go to their house, you can't even tell them that you're not hungry. They'll say, why do you come to my house when you know you are fasting? You must take something. They are good people. They are very good friends you can have. And they appreciate whatever you give them. They appreciate anything you give them. Food mongers, I love them. And I like to keep them as my friends. The next set of friends that I've come across in my life are busy bees. Busy bees. BB, I call them BB. They always tend to be busy. If you call them on phone, oh, I will call you, but I'm very busy, I'm doing something. If you want to visit them, oh, I want to come and visit next week. Oh, I will not be around, or, I'll be traveling. Always busy. Sometimes some of them are genuine, but some of them are fake. They will keep on telling people that you are their friend, but they don't want you around them. So why are we friends? Always, they tend to kind of form busy for you. I'm very busy. Oh, my work. No matter how little, you have to create time for your friend. But they always form busy. They come up with different kind of excuses just to tell you that they are busy and they cannot see you. Set of friends I know. They are the warriors. They love fighting. They fight with you. The next minute they fight with you, and the next minute they want to make up with you. They are good friends because anytime they are not with you, they want to fight. They are warriors. They fight with people outside and they want you to support them. If you don't support them, you are in trouble. If they fight with people outside, they always want you to join force. If you don't join force, you are in trouble. Warriors, if you have them as friends, you must be ready to fight with a lot of people. Because they love fighting. And if they fight with those kind of people, you must be ready to support their fight, their cause. So if you don't fight, you are in trouble. So if you know you don't have strength for fighting, please avoid them. You're fighting with somebody else and you are now friend to that person. They will not say, so you mean you are supporting that person. Even if you are not supporting, they always want you. If they're fighting with somebody, you must fight. Because they love looking for trouble and they love to fight. They love to look for trouble. But one thing about them is that they're not the kind of people that will hold on to grudges. They love to fight and that will be the end of it. The next set of friends, they are the supporters, and I call them the arrangees. The supporters or the arrangees. Those are some of the friends that you should look out for in your life. They support you in whatever you do. If you have them as friends, you can go to, if you have something to do, you can go to bed. They will be the one that will help you to arrange it. You want to do any particular occasion, they will put their life and everything into it. They will even render you useless. They will support everything you like. They always got your back. They're always supporting you. They will help you to make arrangements. They will always call you, even in the middle of the night. Have you done this? Have you prepared for this? Have you prepared for this? They will always make sure they are there for you. They will never leave you alone. They are supporters. They support you. When you have a problem, they are behind you. When you have an issue, they support you. They are always there for you to render their service. No matter how busy they are, they still give you that quality time. The supporters and the arrangee, I have a lot of them. Anytime I want to do something significant in my life, I'll just throw it to them and I'll go to sleep. Because I know with them, I don't have any trouble. They are always there for me. And those are the kind of friends you should aspire to have and you should try to keep. Don't miss them in your life. Don't joke with them. Don't play with them. Don't take them for granted. Because some of us, when we get good friends, we take it for granted. We take them for granted. Just because they show you so much support, you just take it for granted. No. With your two hands, hold them very dearly. Because if you lose those kind of friends, they are not easy to get by. They are not easy to come across. If you lose them, you have lost a treasure. Friend I want to talk about is the bad news friend. You have to prepare for the worst. They are different from the CNN and they are different from storytellers. When they come, be ready to hear a lot of people that died. You want to hear the latest people that died, they will show you. People that are sick, people that are in the hospital, people that their marriage break up, people that lost their children, people that fight with their husband, people that fight with their wife. From one bad story to the other, they will never share any good stories. They are filled with so many bad stories that they are always saying something bad about other person. They will always tell you something bad. They will never say anything good on another person. They will always criticize other people. You have to be careful with them because if somebody comes to your house or to your place or visit you or you visit somebody and all he has to tell you is about something bad about other person, be rest assured that the same person will also go somewhere else and say something bad about you. Bad news friend, be careful. Yeah, thank you so much for listening. Thank you to see your comments. I know I've talked so much about different kind of friends. And, sometimes we tend to learn in life. I'm still learning. So if you have any contribution, please, I want to see it in the comment section. Please, I want you to subscribe. And I want you to share my post. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.